Hey City, welcome back to the channel. It's a girl Velmo and I'm back with another reaction video. Today guys, I'm going to be reacting to Walsh. If you haven't seen any of my reaction to his videos, click the link above. And this has to be the funniest thing a professor has ever complained about. Alright, this is about to get interesting, but before we get started, lots of amazing people watching us for the first time. If you are new to the channel, hello, I'm Vera. I do reaction videos. This episode that you love, why not join Vera City? Hit the subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so that you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. And that guys, let's go.
Okay, we just talked about the Princeton hunger strikers yesterday, and I really hadn't planned on giving these people any more attention, but this, I can't not play this clip. I can't not.
All right.
I can't not play it.
Let's see.
So here it is. Watch.
This is absolutely unfair. My peers and I, we are starving. We are physically exhausted. I am quite literally shaking right now, as you can see.
Oh my God.
We are both cold and hot at the same time. We are all immunocompromised. And based on the university's meeting yesterday with some of our bargaining team, they would love to continue physically weakening us because they can't stand to say no to unjust murder. I will say I truly do not feel like I am doing anything special. This is my choice, and I would not spend my birthday doing anything other than being here and standing in solidarity with you all and standing in solidarity with our siblings and innocent people in Gaza.
Wow. So you mean she actually has not eaten, she's hungry, and she's protesting, and like it's even her birthday. She's shaking. Wow. Okay. Wow. I mean, okay, let's go.
No matter how physically weak we may be, united we have never been stronger. Our resolve has never been stronger.
This is absolutely unfair. I'm being punched in the head right now. I have a headache. My head is throbbing. This is unfair. This is absolute. What is happening? The fist that is attached to my own arm, attached to my body, is slamming into my head, and this is unfair. This is completely unfair. I blame everyone but myself for this. It's basically what they're doing. It is unfair. They are refusing to eat, and therefore they are hungry. It is unfair that they should have to endure the inevitable physical consequences of the thing that they are intentionally doing to themselves. When actually, of course, not only is that not unfair, it's actually the most fair thing in the world. The most fair thing I've ever heard of is that someone goes on a hunger strike and now they're hungry. I can't think of anything more fair than that. You have done a thing, and then it's a result that is so obvious that it's in the name of the thing you're doing. It's called a hunger strike. And so you're hungry. This is unfair. I've gone on a hunger strike, and now I'm hungry. It's the level of entitlement is so psychotic at this point that it's hard to even understand what they're saying.
Wow.
Like, what do you want anyone to do about it? Eat some food. No one eats the food all around you. Eat. What do you want us to do? Do you want the university to tackle you to the ground and force feed you? Is that what do you want that? You want them to like shoot you with tranquilizer darts? And just put you on a feeding tube while you're unconscious? I mean, what do you want them to do? where we've got, we've reached a point of entitlement. It's like there needs to be and I don't like medicalizing everything, as you know, medicalizing the human condition. I'm against it, but you can make an argument for having something, and maybe we could call it entitlement psychosis or something like that, because it's a real psychological phenomenon, and it's very new. It's a new phenomenon where people have such a sense of entitlement that it has actually driven them insane. We have people who are so self-entitled that they have been driven to the point of madness. You know, this is what happens when adults come to honestly believe that nothing is ever their fault, nothing is their responsibility, they are accountable for nothing, they are responsible for nothing, and they deserve whatever they want, whenever they want it, all the time. When you believe that, when you've been raised to believe that, it actually, I think it causes there's almost a form of psychosis, and we cannot have a functioning society with millions of adults with this mentality. And I know we all, for years now, we have all liked to tell ourselves, we have come up with this wonderful, reassuring fiction, this fairy tale story that these sorts of people, you know, they're in college and they're very entitled, they're entitled little brats, but, oh, you know what? When they get out into the real world, everything's going to change. When they get out into the real world's going to straighten them out real quick. They're going to understand. They're going to learn some things out in the real world. We like to tell ourselves that, but as we kind of whistle past the graveyard of our civilization, but it's not true, unfortunately. Because while we have been insisting that for years, that all of these entitled college kids will get out into the real world, and no, actually not, because the real world is increasingly run by these kinds of people. This is one of the problems. We have whole generations of people that are like this. Well, they take over the world eventually, and so the world. So it's we're living in a reality that is well, reality itself is not defined or governed by these people, but you know, we live in a system that is defined and governed by these kinds of people. And so what does that mean? It means that, like, that girl right there, and we can all hope, that she'll get out into the quote unquote real world and become a functioning member of society, but probably not, because we have a system that caters to these people. We have a system that says, like, look, if you're a self-entitled brat and you want to go around stomping your feet and having temper tantrums and believing that the world owes you everything, we have a system that says, okay, yeah, we want you to be that way, so we'll do everything we can to keep you like that. Because the people really running the system, they may not feel, they may not share that delusion, but they're quite happy to have millions of people who operate that way, because those sorts of people are easy to control and easy to manipulate. If you'd like to see what else I have to say.
Honestly, it's crazy. You're protesting, yeah? You're protesting and you're complaining of hunger. She said her body is shaking. She said her body was shaking. Why don't you eat? Why don't you eat? What if right there you stumble, you fall, and something happens? What explanation are you going to give? You need to take care of yourself. So you're out there protesting, you're starving, you're not eating, it's even your birthday, and you're complaining that you're shaky, stuff like that. Come on. The fact that she spent her birthday on the protest ground is crazy. It's just crazy. Starving, and you're out there. It doesn't make sense. I mean, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So they said to go on hunger strike and now they are complaining about it. What exactly do you even want? Oh my gosh, this is really crazy. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think about this video? Drop a comment down below. I totally enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did, give it a huge thumbs up and please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, join viewers today. Just subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so that you can always be the first person to know whenever any video drops. And that's guys, see you next one. Bye guys.